And somehow I managed to get here somewhere near on time. Welcome back.
No.
No, not even remotely. Not even remotely. Well, I could still say
There's
welcome
on
back.
time and then there's not.
There's adjacent time, okay? I'm in its orbit of the time.
Close only counts with horseshoes and hand grenades.
Especially if you got a good frag going on there. You know,
or some people would say, or also with thermonuclear devices, although then you don't really even have to be close.
Yeah. So I'm basically just a nuke, is what you're saying, which is that's all right. Yeah, I'm definitely toxic enough.
No, you're not. You gotta work on that.
2022, maybe. We'll be famous yet. Maybe not for the reasons we want to be.
No, that's pronounced infamous.
Isn't that the name of a video game?
Yes, an excellent one as well.
My roommate is a big fan of those games. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Welcome to our last episode of 20. Ooh, there you go. Infamous. The last episode of 2021. Though we do have a Christmas episode planned, but it won't be a BR episode. It'll just be us and, whatever. But we are meant to be joined by Mrz Parker, but she has vanished off the face.
She remembers.
She vanished into a poof of weed, most likely.
She is really stoned right now.
If she's not here, she's not here. Like at this point, this is going to be a really chill episode. It's just if Etten, I'm okay with no guests because it gives us a chance to actually reflect over the year. We have put out a few bangers and a few misses. Overall, I'm just going to say I've kind of liked what we've put out this year.
Yeah, it's been going well. Slowly improving our thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. I've got some coffee here, but I've also got the counterpoint, which is some scalding hot chicken soup. So I'll be partaking in both. I'll be both very drowsy and very, very active. It'll be a strange combination, like vodka and Red Bull.
Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, it's been a good year for making new friends, being forgotten by our new friends.
Yeah, we've definitely at the start of the year, this channel, this podcast, was far less known in the community. And now it's another one up there with enter one you wish to compare us to here. I personally think that for the crappy computer I have, my lack of skills, and the fact that we're kind of tiny, we have pulled in a good few names. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. And others...
It is there.
And we've also had a lot of natural moments, like genuinely funny moments. Anything in particular stand out?
Well, allow me to rack my old senile failing memory in general, but I mean, honestly, the times we've had Mrz Parker on in the past were definitely fun. We've always had a good time when Burnt Toast dropped by. We still need to try to see if we can get them both on together, but I don't know. They haven't been able to coordinate it yet, I guess.
Yeah, that's up to That's up to the stream gods and obviously their own timetable.
Yeah. Oh, it was fun when we had Fat Pat and Sophane on. We got to do that again.
That was brilliant. They were a hoot. I really enjoyed.
Always.
Yeah. I'd really like to get one or both of them on for 3 drinks minimum, seeing that they know how to throw it away.
Oh damn! That sounds dangerous.
Very much so. We'd need something very special for that. I've always loved when we had a stereo song. I'm very much looking forward to trying to get him back in the new year if he's down for it. But yeah, like we've had a lot of really good guests on, but we've also had like some really interesting moments regardless. Like when we, especially when we find someone for the first time, like Channel 5 when Incidents and Girly was on, and we watched the Pickup Artists. So that was absolutely brilliant. Oh my god,
that was a unexpectedly hilarious.
The one that looked like Sophane.
Did he ever reply to that when you sent that to him?
He just liked it. I don't think he knew the context.
I choose to believe that means he got a chuckle out of it.
I hope so. One thing we definitely have going for us is that we seem to have a good chill time when they come on, when the guests are. When Kevin Joseph King started appearing in the chat, that was admittedly pretty like what?
That was a surprise.
That was a meta moment.
When I first saw that, I was like, "Is that a troll or is this really him?" But then it appears to be really him.
Yep. I think it's a little a trick if you want to get him on. I think if you just put King in the title, there's a good chance he'll pop up.
Oh, so he's like the anti Nick Fuentes then.
Oh, did you see the?
Except if you do it with Nick, it's his simps that show up, not him.
Yeah. Did you see the interview he did on Blaze? We were going to show it last.
You mean Friday. The one where he got completely annihilated?
I showed Girly that, and she pissed herself laughing.
Did you see Cobes shitting on Nick because of that?
I did not. Although I do think we have.
Oh my god! Even Cobes is dunking on Fuentes now.
Oh my! Like, it's bad when like Cobes is like, I can't believe this loser. Speaking of losers, Jared Genesis is back.
Yeah,
haven't had a chance to check that yet. We can look at that in a minute.
The lol cows are out to pasture.
Yeah, and Critical went back to his roots and reviewed some of Cobes' food, which must have made Cobes very happy. Even though I know, right? But there's 1 or 2 videos that Critical looked at, and I was like, I know I shouldn't call him Critical. He's fucking. But that's in my head. That's what his name is. I
don't know who you're talking about. It.
You'll know when you see him. You know the guy sounds like this. He kind of looks a little bit like John Wick.
I don't know. We'll wait until I see it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as food reviews on Cobes go, like the one time he was doing the burger was like he almost had something there. Like if it wasn't for 1 or 2 nitpicks, I would try that burger.
Who do you think is...
Probably wouldn't be amazing, but I would have at least tried it. But like, why the crushed up Doritos? But like, why does he do that on everything?
Yeah.
Also, microwaving the egg. What the fuck was that?
Dude. Oh yeah.
Other than that, sure, why not?
Yeah, I guess. He's got elements of a passable meal there, I guess.
Sometimes.
Let's bring the screen up then. By the way, guys, before we get into this, don't forget that if throughout the night you want to help out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And check the links in the description below for our Discord, Twitter. And if you want to help out in a more financial way, We have our stream goal. And I really mean that, by the way. If we reach that, I will go out, find some place that is still magically open, and get myself a good steak dinner.
Oh.
Yeah. And I mean, I'll get the filler. I'll go to the bottom of the menu where the numbers keep going up. Or if I can't find any place that's open to do it, I will go and get myself a nice bit of Angus beef.
Nice. I went for the steak dinner on my birthday last month, so that was nice.
Oh, cool. I can't remember the last time I had a steak.
I didn't get the most expensive one on the menu, but still went to a nice steakhouse.
I'm lucky that I have a bunch of butchers nearby me, but I could also go to one of the numerous stores and do it. Anyway, the whole Carolyn Borosenko thing is getting crazier.
Oh, is this the one that was like, I hate Trump, and then she was like, now I love Trump?
Yeah, someone was nice to her at a Trump rally, and then she kind of became the right wing's darling. But then she said,
or at least that was the narrative. I feel like that was all fit. I feel like this was all.
I think she was on the fence,
manufactured from the beginning.
Look what she said here. Yes, they do. Everyone who died in the Holocaust choose to die in the Holocaust before they were even born, because collective want to understand the experience of ultimate oppression. That's why Hitler went to heaven.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, first of all, terrible grammar. It's chose to die, not choose to die. Second of all, how do you choose something before you're born?
There's a school of philosophy claiming that it's all like predestined.
Yeah. Also, because they because they collectively wanted to.
Like, that's your priorities.
Put the sentence together. Fucking hell. Well, no. Obviously, what she's saying is batshit insane as well.
100%. But it isn't just the left that thinks.
It's an extra sign that not only are you saying unhinged lunatic things, but you're like, one might think that it was trolling if it was a.
Well, if it is, she's financially
halfway decent grammar, but the fact that she can't construct a sentence to save her life just proves the low quality of her intellect to begin with, which is what steers you away from, okay, maybe it's not a troll, maybe she is this stupid.
She's so bad that even PragerU dropped her. And now she's saying that the woke conservative mob who can't handle that I'm not a Christian. Because she's not actually a Christian, but she's like spiritually agnostic. Whatever her religious or not religious idea it is, it's a fucking stretch and a half. It's a stretch Armstrong and a half.
But her last thing talked about how Hitler went to heaven, which would imply that she believes in heaven.
Yeah, she has an idea of an afterlife and shit like that, but she's now claiming that she's too open-minded even for PragerU. That's a fucking low bar and a half. But
that's pretty fucking impressive if you get kicked out by PragerU for being too crazy.
Never forget that PragerU is run by a Jewish guy, so that probably did hit a nerve. But I love what the serfs say down here. First draft Bond's villain speech before the executive producer demands you dial it back to keep it PG-13. along with this one, I believe that everyone always chooses to live or die. Everyone always. Aborted children choose to be aborted. They chose to be born in human form. The future they can. She believes in reincarnation and shit like that.
Oh, so people who get murdered by muggers chose to do that as well?
Yes. That's honest. I think it was Hunter Avalon. He had a conversation with her about this after, and she's saying that he gave all these horrible versions, like, yes, it is. That's how the world works, and you're like, wow, that's definitely a worldview, I guess.
People choose to come down with horrible diseases, and they choose to be tortured to death by psychopaths. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yep. Yeah, she's It'll be interesting to show where she shows up. Meanwhile, do you see Kyle Rittenhouse is going to Turning Point USA? He looks really beat up after the world treating him so badly. There's a picture of him.
I just kind of want to know when we're getting that last lady on the show as a guest.
What? Karen Borosenko.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, if she
hilarious?
hits so low that we look inviting to her, maybe.
Actually, if she agreed to be on our show, I would start to feel bad about the perception of our show. Like,
that's right.
Why does our show look like something that would appeal to her?
Just by us not immediately siding with her there, if she ever saw that footage, which, you know, it's the internet, it might happen. Yeah, we've made an enemy for life.
Good.
Man kicked off a flight for wearing women's underwear as face mask. Not the first time I've seen someone do this. Was ordered to disembark United Airlines flight following a stunt which illustrated the absurdity of having to wear a face covering on a plane until it reaches cruising altitude. Now, I can see the logic there, but still, buddy, you're not helping anyone.
Actually, the only thing I find ridiculous about that sentence is, why would it only be until you reach cruising altitude? Why isn't it the whole flight?
I think maybe even that was an angle he was going for. Oh, God, he looks like...
Is that actually... Yeah, he looks like a douchebag, but isn't that actually... is that actually the rules that airlines do? Can you take off the mask when you get to cruising altitude?
I believe some do, yes.
What's the fucking point in having it on in the first place, then?
Yeah, hence the absurdity rule. Wearing a pink thong over his face, sitting in a seat before a flight from Fort Lauderdale to Washington, including Miss Jen. He looks like Count Dankula is fused with someone, but I can't think of who.
He looks like a Spexo fan.
Flight attendants can hear you're going to have to come off the plane. We're not going to let you travel. Even why you're not mask compliant. Removed from the plane. We've seen Sparks show support from one of the passengers. Several important getting up to leave for wearing a mask. I'm out of here. Forget it. I'm out of here.
How did he get on the plane in the first place?
That's a good question. There's nothing more absurd having to wear masks like at cruising altitude, so I can order Tito's by the double and snack up on pretzels, illustrating the absurdity by wearing women's underwear on my face. Sounds perfect. That was his logic.
I mean, I'll agree with that part of the statement, but it sounds like this guy's probably an anti-masker to begin with. I can't agree with that at all.
He's also being removed from Delta from doing the same thing. Though why he was flying with Delta is beyond me. Jesus. Yeah, I thought that was fucking hilarious, but at the same time, like, yeah, he doesn't really. Let's have a look at some proper news. Some Tim Pooling. Who wants to see Timmy? Little Timmy boy.
Timmy Tom Tam.
Tommy Tim. Who he makes so much money that his apartment complex has a fucking skate park underground. Vosh confirmed it when he was there. Like, he took pictures of it, and he's like, "What the fuck? This man is." It's all the grift. It's all that's all Tim cares about is the fucking grift to live his fucking lifestyle. But he won't own up to it. Instead, he's fighting the good fight and all that shit. Fuck off with that noise.
That's the takeaway from the struggle of the black.
So, between Tim Pool and some washed up, irrelevant rapper.
It seems like we're blending between. No, you're.
He's the only one of reason, I think, in the whole.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who any of these people are.
Racist prick. Here's my hour-long documentary about the black struggle in Ferguson.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah. Oh great, $100,000 budget. James Baldwin interviews with people on the ground to talk about what they've been through, and you have the
wait. We're looking at Tim. We're looking at Tim pulling on my beanie on. We have to change that. Where's the
why does he always wear a little hat indoors all the time?
What?
I say while I'm sitting here wearing a helmet.
I don't know where I put my damn beanie. Oh, no. There it is. There you go. I'll just call for a civil war every 5 minutes.
I don't understand all these people who just like to wear a beanie indoors all the time.
My experience is
it's very
weird.
Very. I've always found that as a very sort of Californian thing to do, which is weird because of the weather over there.
I understand that they think they're doing it for the look, but it looks stupid.
Don't matter when I'm fighting the fight.
Stop screaming, bitch! Stop screaming. First of all, talk to me like because I'm not that guy.
Yeah, you are.
normal.
You
I'm not
are.
that
You
guy.
actually are, dude.
Yeah.
You are that
No,
guy.
I'm talking about. I'm not that guy. To fucking.
Woohoo!
Wow.
That's only part one. I haven't seen the full.
Show that like some people mistake you for Mexican. That was your biggest.
I'm not
thing.
one of them, dude.
I
Like, this is the life I've lived.
Yeah, you're fine.
I don't.
Look at that larpy shit back there with a fucking musket and a sword. Like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, that would work for somebody like us, but not for a douchebag like this guy.
Yeah, you know, when we'd hold it up there, we'd just be a bunch of we'd be a bunch of larpers. We'd be a bunch of geeks. He
We're
does
just being
that.
nerds, yeah.
He's making a statement of manliness. Yeah, okay, buddy.
He thinks he is.
I've got a boot.
Yeah.
I'm saying
We're
you
in
need
a-
to understand
We're in a
that there are people
we're in
who
a
have
redneck area. If we go up to the truck stop up the block, nobody's looking at you like, get that guy. You know.
I didn't say that.
What's this about truck stops? You're gonna get yourself a Blumkin there.
They were.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you put somebody else in there, they're looking at you funny. You're good. You're good. You go to
Listen.
the airport, they're not pulling you over because they
No. That's bullshit.
They pull you over.
Yes.
Because you look like what? You
Yes,
look like
motherfucker.
What do you look like?
I get
What?
randomly flagged every fucking time I go to the airport.
I'm sure you do, Tim. Proof?
Maybe
You'd be the
maybe
motherfucker
that's
that
because of the
filmed it.
douchebag you are and not because of what you look like.
Maybe you're on a certain list, for example. You wouldn't be alone there.
Yeah.
See, you're.
Because what reason?
The fuck if I know.
Because you look like what?
Fuck if I know, dude.
You look like fucking Tim Pool, that's why.
Every single time I go, and you are a racist dude who
You're the
says I couldn't
racist.
possibly understand. Every fucking time I go to the airport, I'm randomly screened.
yeah.
I think it's the
Every time. Every time. Every time. I go to the UK, they put 4 S's.
What are you screaming?
Good.
S's? What?
Because what?
When I-
Because
when
you're
I-
hurt that you're a white boy?
I'm hurt.
What's this about S's?
It's on their I think when you stamp into some countries, they have a sort of system to scan you, and I think that's like flagged for like serious like scanning. Like you have to go through a lot of processing.
This.
Yeah, there you go.
And you have this arrogance
Yeah.
and elitism
Yep.
that you know better than everybody, that you're the white
That's some fucking low-hanging bullshit from Tim here. You think you know better than everyone. Yeah, Tim. Almost like someone else.
Yeah, you looked in the mirror lately?
the struggle for the poor brown
How's your brother doing?
people.
No, I
and then
didn't say
every
that. I didn't say
fucking
that.
time.
When
No,
I
bro,
watch your
no,
show-
listen to what
No,
I have to
I'm
say.
not gonna listen
When
to
I
nothing.
say
No,
something like,
lower your
when I'm
voice
being
first,
polite,
bitch.
when I'm
Lower
being
your voice-
polite to you,
Lower your voice first.
When I'm
and
being
talk
polite
like
to
a motherfucker.
when I'm being polite to you,
Yeah.
and then
I feel sorry for the other guy sitting there off camera right now.
He usually has to just kind of like go to his happy place when Tim's talking, but it's rare that violence gets like brought up.
laugh at me, dude.
So it doesn't get any heavier than that. So it's not really a fight. Just one of the Tim triggered one of the people to like lose his fucking mind. I don't blame him either. The official Trunk Monkey trilogy. What the fuck is this? Was I drunk when I clicked on this one? Wouldn't be the first time, and I've found some bangers that way. The entire trilogy. Okay.
Speaking of which, how long did it take you to recover?
Okay. Well,
How long did it take you to recover from when you did that, what was that, that Eastern European 8-hour thing?
the Bulgarian one.
What was that? Yeah, the Bulgarian. How long did that take you to recover from?
That's why we needed to defrag after for all the other stuff. That was, I showed Gertie that. I honestly thought Luca would have shown her that, and she was like, "What is this hellscape?"
What, you don't like the way I drive? What? Come on in here, I'll give you a driver's license.
know.
You want a piece of me? What's coming out? Get you some, huh? Where are you gonna go now? Well, you can't speed up by anybody now. You think you're better than me? What, you think? Oh, I don't like the way you drive. What, you got a fancy what?
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Oh, this is the apex of human civilization. If we ever get this real.
Ow!
Yeah.
The Trunk Monkey, a revolutionary idea you'll only find at Suburban Auto Group, pending approval by Attorney General.
Approval by Attorney General.
Alright, back in the trunk.
Man, I love it. That's really useful.
Here we are.
I still can't believe my dad let us even touch his new car.
Yeah.
I was getting touched.
I think it came with the car.
He likes to watch.
Hey.
God, he looks like Carl Rittenhouse, and she looks like Caitlin Bennett.
Kinda.
Oh shit. That escalated quickly.
Wait!
The Trunk Monkey Chaperone version. An innovative idea you'll only find at Suburban Auto Group.
Be a complete shithead to your kids.
The thing is, I think she knew that the ape was bluff was going to be called if it went ahead. Or like, no, wait, I kind of find it hot.
Your hat is fabulous. How about if we don't give
Uh-oh, we got a Karen.
us a ticket?
Hold on, what's she going to say?
Just a warning.
License and registration.
Okay.
Oh, good. Here's a product that lets you commit a crime.
Is this your monkey?
The Trunk Monkey. A revolutionary idea you'll only find at Suburban Auto Group.
It's just taking the fall monkey. I like these ads.
Wow.
But it's setting up a bleach.
Wait, this isn't a trilogy. This is 4 parts.
You're right.
This is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy trilogy.
References.
The Trunk Monkey theft retrieval system. Because sometimes getting your car back is simply not enough. Another revolutionary idea you'll only find at Suburban Auto Group, pending approval by Department of Agriculture.
Department of Agriculture. There's even more of them, but Christ. And here's the thing, though. It's
if I ever got a car, I kind of want to get it from them.
Right. Thing is, though, it's not a monkey. That's chimp. It's a gorilla. To be trunk ape. Speaking of an ape, let's get this completely out of the way now, because it's magical. At least I think it will be.
Speaking of ape, I'm really looking forward to Red Apes Part 2.
Like I said, the moment we get word of it, we will be watching it.
Hell yeah.
What the hell's up, guys? It's Jared Genesis.
Oh, he's put on weight. Oh, look at that chin. Oh, no.
There's multiples to choose from.
Even by the standard of putting weight on, he got a very round face. It's almost orb-like. I'm not going to ponder that orb.
Yeah. Also, don't shave your head like this unless you've got something else to counterbalance it, like a beard.
It's been exactly 2 years.
What do you think he'd be like in a beard? Probably horrific. It'd be all patchy and messy.
It kind of looked like Revs, maybe.
Brag from the internet. Although
he wishes.
I did make a few videos here and there, and
I think that's better than what he would actually get.
Vorn Heltenstein, little straggly motherfucker.
Yeah, there you go.
For the most part, man, I've been off of here for about 2 fucking years.
And no, you haven't. Not Scuttlebutt says otherwise, buddy.
Let me tell you something, bro. I damn sure needed it.
Not your bro.
Not your buddy, pal.
I'm trying to keep healthy.
Not your pal, friend.
I'm trying to keep healthy. Then he downs questionable liquid.
If you guys watched my channel, I'm just going to be 100.
Trying to stay healthy, says the guy who comes back after gaining weight.
Physically and mentally. In about the last year, when I started like Alpha Genesis, I was going through some psychological
will he
issues
admit
it? Due to trolling,
no.
And stuff like that, and everything. It went too far. And
due to trolling, it was his troll's fault.
Yeah, it was his troll. It wasn't the fact that you were a borderline P word.
I'm over what happened. I'm sorry.
Borderline.
That still don't like
Nothing's
me.
confirmed.
But in all honesty, man, like I feel refreshed.
We don't know that he did anything, but we do know that he wanted to.
Very true.
It's
so he's
because I took a break
inept.
before
That's
this.
what his
it was
one
only
saving
about
grace.
6 months. But looking back, bro.
Well, being one of those things is only defined by your desires. It's not defined by whether you've acted on it or not.
True. Oh, well, that's map and no map then, isn't it?
But anyway,
right?
Guys,
yeah,
I'm back on YouTube now. I'm not going to stay on YouTube though because this is a poisonous platform.
Hey, you said something I agree with.
I just want to get my Genesis.
Like, share, and
back,
subscribe, guys.
And then I'll move to Odyssey. So I'll be here for maybe 1 to 2 months. I want to say.
Then I'm going over to Parlor.
I'm still working on myself a lot, so I'm still
would not be shocked.
A lot of time to be on the computer, but you know, expect a video at least. I want to say maybe once a week or something like that.
How quickly you think before he calls out Shabisky?
I might look unhealthy to you.
I don't know that he remembers Shabisky.
I feel so much better. Like, even though I am roughly 40 pounds overweight.
Hey, you addressed it.
I still feel good. And
he's completely missed the point.
If you look at sumo wrestlers.
Oh, no.
I think it's more than 40.
Oh, my God. He's comparing himself to sumo wrestlers.
Overweight, and they're still very healthy. They eat a healthy diet. And
no,
look at him. Does he look like he's 40 pounds overweight? I think it's more.
Yeah. Okay, he'd have to stand up at some point.
That's what I've been doing, bro. I've been exercising more. I've been eating a healthy diet. By the way, I just have to say, sumos, I mean, really, they're some of the most badass motherfuckers. I would say it's the most underrated martial art, and I think it's so fucking cool that Donald Trump was the first president to go to a sumo match. Hell fucking yes.
I don't know if grappling a guy and then pushing him out of a ring counts as a martial art.
And have you seen how they train? It involves a lot of, let's say, washing. Does he want to do that? Does he like going into crevices and cracks?
MAGA.
I mean, it's definitely a sport, but I don't know if I would
you
call it a martial art.
You just said MAGA, like smiling and grinning. Like, what? As if the MAGA movement hasn't suffered enough.
Right?
But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say, though, that, like, I'm not mad at anything. I know a lot of people, they were just trying to get on my nerves. They were just trolling me.
Yeah.
With silly things. And
the way you kind of would lose your shit, the way you looked ridiculous when you tried to work out, the way you didn't clean your room, the way you didn't clean your body. The way you
out, quote unquote.
Flailed wildly. The way you made bizarre claims that couldn't be backed up, the way you made bizarre claims that you really shouldn't be proud of. How about the fact that you tried to hit on people of questionable age that at least weren't questionable age? They were catfishing you, which you then responded immediately with dick pics. Or how about the fact that you hang out with actual P words on your Discord?
You remember the time he gave us a video tour of his room and showed us all the old garbage on his floor?
Yeah, or the piss bottle he drank. Do you remember that? I remember the piss bottle.
Yeah.
You know,
I think it was a piss mug.
Is like, I'm sorry.
I thought it was a jug.
You felt the need to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Try to undermine somebody to feel better about yourself. But see, the thing is, too, I know there's a lot of clout chasers now on YouTube. Ever since, I want to say...
He could come after us because he's too scared of bigger channels. He might think he could take us. What do you say? 2020 is the year of our first drama.
oh my God. That would be amazing.
Hey, Jared, come at me, bro.
YouTube started. I think it's because people just didn't know what else to do because YouTube sucks. People will do all kinds of corny, stupid things just to get drama views. And, you know, they'll also...
I like doing horny things.
You know, take other people's content where they just try to get views off of them. They just farm for views. And
here's where he gets salty about being used as a lol cow.
Yeah.
And I see there's a lot of farmers with other content creators like King Cobra.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Him and King, he really likes King.
Wings of Redemption.
Everybody needs a role model.
Wings. Yeah, Wings is a bit before your time, buddy.
Camelot 331. These
don't
people,
know who that is.
They just, I mean, to be quite frank, you know, they suck.
Oh, the voice of class and decorum, Jared Genesis coming in to judge others.
Excuse me, yeah. Pardon me, Pot. I would like you to meet my friend Kettle.
They suck. I mean, I'm not going to argue. Come on, buddy. I'd rather hang out with Cobes than I would ever hang out with this motherfucker.
They don't know how to make good content, and that's why they do what they do. But you know,
and Cobes isn't a very good person, but he's leagues above Jared.
Worrying what other people think about you, like me. And
when we're done, we're gonna have a look at the comments.
See,
Trust me when I say there's a few choice ones.
People who aren't.
Oh, I'm sure.
Including a familiar name, if I remember right.
A lot of my trolls, they were just circle jerking like 2 or 3 other people, but no one else.
Please tell me Kelvin Joseph King's dunking on him.
He's above this trash.
And like not even other trolls would like certain trolls. It was pretty hilarious. But guys, listen, if you're a clout chaser,
yep.
All right, I'm not gonna name any names, but all I'm gonna say.
Would it be DP? Shabuski, low energy videos.
Oh yes, those
you're never gonna
DP and Shabisky are definitely chasing clout by dunking on you.
Subs. But dude, I mean,
hey, maybe what are you gonna do? Show porn at us again?
Gonna be content with that, you know. That's all I ever had, and I'm not content.
I mean, in a way, we should thank Jared though, because without Jared, we would have never met Shabisky.
I'm a spiritual person, and I believe that Satan was doing everything he could to knock me off my square. See, when the devil can't get to you guys, he'll send someone. And he sent...
No, it's the shit he did to put you on your square that made everybody else knock you off of it.
Because that's how powerful
we need Matt Cribb to come in and 5x5 this motherfucker.
I'm such a threat to the devil that he had to send more than...
Everything's gonna be alright.
I think that's amazing. I praise God for that I'm such a threat. But again, I'm not here to start drama, and I'm not going to be talking about old names. I know some of you guys, you're desperate and you want me to talk about you. I'm not going to do that because, bro, listen, I care about you too much, homie.
I can smell the shit through the monitor.
I know by doing that, I'm only hurting you, okay? I'm just giving you that shit.
Oh, he still hasn't washed his doorknob?
Go out, make your own content, stop being afraid to be yourself. You'll get a following, dude, okay? It will happen.
Yeah.
Just don't be phony.
When will it happen?
That's why people like me, dude.
Krendar, it's happening right now.
Because I'm not a fake motherfucker. You understand?
It's a Christmas miracle.
I don't try to be something that I'm not.
Every time we get a sub, Jared gets another roll of fat.
I'll admit that. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not like super.
Jared gets another bingo wing.
But people still like me because I stay true to myself, bro. So that's just my advice to my trolls. I know some of you still want to get clout off of me. You know, I recently read some of the comments in my old videos. Just let it go and move on, homie.
Like he's got any clout to give to anybody.
Fair in love and war. I know I did some shallow things to some people, but they did twice as much shallow shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
And they did it with more effectiveness as well.
Standing my ground, and to be quite honest, I don't regret anything I did. But with that,
not having a hissy fit at your dad on camera and keeping it in, you didn't. Are you a real man, Jared? Are you a real man?
Such an amazing, powerful hissy fit that he blew his mic the fuck out.
So low that it just didn't even matter to me. But I'm doing
real ass man.
I'm not gonna let anything knock me off my square.
I have to say,
going, and I'm gonna try to get to the
Ethan
top.
Klein
haircut. You don't have a square, buddy. Sorry, go ahead.
The Ethan Klein haircut is a lot better than whatever the fuck he had on before.
Asshole. I can't stand people that have like this fucking fake, phony, wannabe celebrity look to them.
I don't think Jared's ever had a good haircut, and he still doesn't.
Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you for now. Stay rock.
It's almost like he kind of wants to have a mohawk, but he's only just starting to grow it.
Augusta, I give him 3 months. God, that's a high number there, but it's possible.
Videos. I want to do a lot of music stuff, man.
Oh yeah, he plays the guitar.
Course, you know, video games. Check out the Final Fantasy 3 poster behind me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 3.
Actually, that's Final Fantasy 6.
Very
I have to put up with you enough doing the grammar Nazi shit. Don't be a Final Fantasy stan.
I'm gonna stream again. Yes, I will stream. Nothing's gonna stop
me. I mean, it was called Final Fantasy 3 when I bought my copy of it too.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be good, bro. It's just gonna be a drama-free good time. And you're all
So you think
invited.
When they're finished with the Final Fantasy 7 remake, you think they're going to do a Final Fantasy 6 remake?
No matter who you are, I don't care.
4?
But I just
there's
not going to be any sort of
oh god, his phone's ringing.
drama on this video.
Hi, Mom.
Guys, but that was my
no, Mom, I'm not on the camera.
Mommy's calling.
No.
Anyways, guys,
I said I wouldn't do that
I gotta
again.
get going. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, and always stay true to yourself, man. All
White
right?
power.
God bless.
95 subs. Oh wow, 6 replies. You say?
Light the beacons.
DP and Trubisky, the greasy boy has returned. I should have has returneth. Let's see what we
got some replies.
Yeah, let's see. Dark Ninja. Oh no. Who cares about that groomer Trubisky? By Jared Jennison. Lucifer coming in with the save.
I love the fact that Jared and Dark Ninja are hanging out.
Still trying to push that story like it prove it didn't happen, and we still stuck up to Jared like before. One of these days you will learn, but we all know you won't. True that. Already formed Trubisky and Chris as well. Awesome. Just because I say your boyfriend Trubisky and groomer doesn't mean I'm sticking up for Jared. Wow, guys, love perfection. And then it goes into a fight between Lucifer and Dark Ninja. Only took you 2 days to think of a reply. You're a sad little man.
Jared commented on his own video.
Seriously, thanks for the support. Means the world for me. Generally missed you, dude. Please stick around. They can't dislike now. Mental health is just as important. Oh. I can see your back. Content. You have charisma. Yeah, charisma roll of 1.
Yeah.
Dude, you should interview King Cobra. Yes.
I mean, a negative amount of charisma is an amount. Right?
What up, yo? A lot of interaction first video. Sumo wrestlers' average age of death is 62.5 years old. 84. So I wouldn't say they're healthy. Alpha Neat. I guess his dad got his computer back. Ooh, what's his response to that? Dude, a real alpha just takes his computer back.
He probably isn't neat, actually.
So how's that computer virus? TWU. Mr. Joe Biden. I don't know, you think it was trolling. It's a response saying you would date a 9-year-old at Discord where maps hung out. At least you acknowledge how you fucked up. Notice this! He didn't like my response, but he liked ones that included this one. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was weird.
New subscriber. Well, at least the trolls have moved on. Can we get a current room tour? Hell yeah. Why are you 70 pounds heavier and you're eating healthy?
Yeah. Oh, look, there's no like on that one. Dragnut.
Oh, there's lobster. Passionate lobster.
Actually, there you go. We got to get Dragnut in here.
Oh,
someday.
The internet is completely aware of this individual's return. Hell, look, well, there's Underhaven.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying we should invite Dragnut to Bearded Rambling sometime.
Oh, absolutely. I'm definitely down for that. Let's see. Something. Oh God, yeah. First things first, we'll get rid of Jared here. How could I do that? Very easily, apparently.
Also, Jared, learn how to use an apostrophe. Okay.
The Magic School Bus.
Uh-oh.
Next thing that you know, you see it.
Oh, there it goes.
Oof. Well, at least it stopped.
Only because of the impact.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the time I was in a car during I was in the backseat of a car during one of those times where the roads are super icy.
Mm.
After turning a corner, we just kept going, and we were basically just going down the road. We did like 3 full rotations.
Oh, Jesus. I'd be freaking
Didn't
out
hit
a lot.
anything, shockingly enough. Well,
So-
my parents were shocking the hell out. Meantime, I was like 5 years old in the backseat going, wee!
Nice. Here's something less nice, if it is indeed legit. I haven't watched much of it, but I've seen a lot of the blowback.
I don't know what this is.
Several folks ask in good faith now what I mean by Rome wasn't real, realizing that probably was a metaphor. So let's do the $3 version, 3-minute version of what I'm talking about. As requested, this will be an Explain Like I'm 5. First thing we need to do is set the stage. We're going to the 4th century to 2nd century BCE. This is just to give you an idea of how fractured the political landscape is. This is the Iberian Peninsula, all of the different groups there. Moving into Gaul, it is just a smorgasbord of different cultural groups.
Yeah. So tribes, the
Greeks were king shit because they owned all of the trade routes. The Aegean Sea and the one land route that connected Europe to Asia. And considering China thought of Syria as a great empire, there was probably more going on there. There are just massive gaps in the archaeological record. Alright, now you have an idea of like the power
Wait a minute. There are massive gaps going on in the archaeological record of Rome?
Statistically,
There's
she's
no
not
proof of Rome?
Yeah, no, she left out Italy for that.
Let's look at the Italian peninsula.
There we go.
These are the ethnic groups of the 4th century BC peninsula.
Yeah, there's Latinum, the very early form of Rome, where we get the Latins from. The Umbrians, the Etruscans, the Samnites, Apulia. Yeah, this is all some Greek city-states. Yeah, it's all there.
Note that the Latinum are not Greek, Carthaginian, or Italian. They were refugees. Things had been really bad from about 1600 BC to 800 BC, and the Latinum were the people that survived from other places.
Okay.
The stage is-
I thought Latinum was Star Trek money.
The Latinum were highly prized by the Ferengi.
I
didn't know the Ferengi were slave traders.
The economy relates.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wouldn't be shocked at all, although.
Remember, by controlling the land bridge into Asia and the Aegean Sea, Greece has all of the economic power. And when there's no separation between church and state, they have all of the religious power.
Okay.
Temples are where craft goods were created. Before we're using coins, workers got paid in beer or linen.
What's this have to do with Rome?
Yeah.
Or bread. And since all of the land was owned by the temples, the
bread was
temples
the
had
thing.
to pay everyone. So how did a tiny little speck like this wrench power from...
Well, I can fill in this blank. This is after Alexander's death and his empire fractured into smaller city-states. They were fighting among themselves, and they were far less organized and centralized as, say, Egypt, for example. They kind of didn't have the will to go and, say, invade Italy. They just left Italy over there, like it's borderline regions, a few outposts, and that's it. They didn't think one day, we better stop these Latinum before they show up a few centuries later in massive legions and forcing us all to become part of a giant empire. No, they'd have been whatever. What do I care about a bunch of barbarians over there? Everyone thought that about Italy.
Climate change.
Okay, I was not expecting that angle.
In the 4th century BCE, a massive drought completely changed the power dynamics of the region. I'll link the JSTOR study in the comments.
I'm enjoying the hairdo, by the way.
Greece didn't have any more water.
Greece didn't
a weird
have
bird nest she's got on her head.
Yeah, there should be like a little parrot or something on top of it.
Or did anyone else? Except Latinum. And the refugees came and they built the first aqueduct, which took from Iranian and Etruscan engineering. But make no mistake, Greece was the power player. So if you see Greek architecture somewhere else in the world, that's like seeing a square house in Argentina and saying, oh, that must be the United States of America.
Did she just bring up an entire point and then not follow up on it at all?
Yeah.
She brought up climate change and then said nothing about climate change.
It's like she's got the like two threads, and then she drops them and picks up two other threads, and then drops one half of another, and it's kind of like if I were to start talking about Elder Scrolls and end up having a conversation about the price of cheese. You know, kind of doesn't really connect.
Because that's how their houses are shaped. Rome was an empire like Disney or the circus are an empire.
They were their own culture. They had their own language that is still kind of spoken today.
They
also,
were a massive empire.
They
actively were a huge power.
They actively talked about their founding and their differences between other peoples. They felt like a different group. That also, here's another thing, continued to grow and change. She's like thinks that time is frozen in this one spot, and then the Greeks and the Syrians wake up the next day and suddenly Ave Imperator, Gloria, blah blah blah, 40K reference. But I mean, like, what? Like, she knows that it happened in stages, drips and drabs, right? They took over a town here, they made an alliance with a town there, a generation passed, and then they can take on big city-states, and eventually half of Italy, then all of Italy. Like, it happened in waves, over centuries, until eventually they ran everything, or, well, more or less everything. And then they didn't, because they fell apart. But they knew that they were Roman. And they were very proud of the fact. And also important, we have records from people who fought the Romans talking about them as the Romans. You think if they weren't Romans, they would have brought it up. I don't see where her point is.
Culturally, economically.
Imagine putting time and effort into making such a pointless video.
With such a condescending attitude, too. I don't like that. I need a palate cleanser. I don't care if we watch this before.
That's okay. 15-year-old children know ancient history better than anybody else. So
yeah, especially on TikTok.
But I don't know.
That's where I'd go for my intellectual discussions. Hey,
I needed a palate cleanser.
My life, like, it sounds.
Lady of the Library is kind of angry about that too.
Fun or interesting. You don't have to do laundry. You don't have to worry about kind of taking care of the house. But then the prospect of just like it goes on and on and on.
Love her face.
After decade, and
the weirdest thing about this is she should be his natural ally because they're both conservative. So never forget that there is still.
You can't boil everything down to being just conservative,
right?
I don't know how thrilled.
Just because two people are conservative doesn't mean they're going to agree on things.
Do you respect
Yeah,
women?
that's true. Like, that's why we.
But you just don't want them to have any rights.
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say they shouldn't have rights.
But
yes, you did.
A girl's talking to me.
If I'm understanding your question correctly, if you don't want them to vote or drive or have an existence akin to what they would have in, say, Saudi Arabia, you would say that in large part, then they don't really have rights.
Well, I would say probably the ideal is something more like Afghanistan, if I'm being totally honest. Like recent,
so what's the difference between
Afghanistan
then and Saudi Arabia?
Like the brutality, I guess. Seems like a little, slightly more brutal.
It's hilarious.
Taliban rule, not American rule.
I'm giggling.
Recent Afghanistan.
So you want women to have the same treatment as women have under Taliban rule in Afghanistan.
Something approximating that, okay. Yeah.
You also
Gurley pointed this out when I showed it to her. I didn't know this. And I'm not surprised in the slightest. He apparently wants to recreate the state from The Handmaid's Tale.
I don't know that story.
They made the TV show about it. It's about like a super ultra conservative fundamentalist state opens up in America, where women are basically like used as basically breeding cattle by rich people.
promote like the way of
Oh, so it is Afghanistan then. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Only
So how are you telling
Christian
other people
instead
how to
of
behave
Muslim.
towards women when you yourself have not had any actual physical, interaction with them?
Same thing.
In a romantic capacity, or in fact in any capacity where you uphold them in a way that treats them with respect. I mean, if you're out here arguing that women are basically half the value of, well, I'm not going to put words in your mouth, in fact, because that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are looking to some other regimes around the world that do think that women
So
are half the
tried to
value of
double
a man,
down
I
on
have to
this.
question what kind of a person who's had no experience with women is in a position to basically.
He seems like one of the kind of people who's like, you never admit when you're wrong kind of people.
I bet he's thinking like he didn't realize of what he was saying would have consequences, and he can't just walk away. He's probably thinking about back to when Ben Shapiro walked away on set, live on set, and
yeah, he's already done a video whining about this happening right here.
Lots of experiences with women in my life. Not.
I don't want to wait for my life to be over.
I'm having an experience with a woman right now.
In his mind, he's thinking about someone else. Oh.
I've talked to enough women, I've known enough women to know sort of what's going on. I think any man who is.
Oh.
I mean, he's just Catboy says just as much as a piece of shit as him, so they deserve each other.
Oh, have you been following the whole Boris Johnson party thing?
Nah.
It's well established now, but
I'll tell you, Sargon really hates this guy though.
Boris?
Oh yeah, Sargon hates the fuck out of Boris.
Well, I actually have something I can agree with. Boris is a piece of shit and has been for decades. And as a result, the Lib Dems, because of this, took him, and the fact that Brexit is a fucking joke, have taken a massive amount of seats in a by-election, which really ruffled the feathers of Boris, who is currently doubling down.
Is this the thing where the Tories finally lost somewhere recently?
Oh yeah. This
or is
leaded into
that a different thing?
No, you're right about that. It's
I've just seen reports on Twitter that there was a Downing Street Christmas party on Friday night. Do you recognise those reports?
I went home. Hold on.
She sounds drunk. She lost her job over this, by the way.
Would the Prime Minister condone having a Christmas party?
What's the answer?
I don't know. It wasn't a party, it was cheese and wine.
Clear, it's not. Is cheese and wine all right? No. It was a business meeting.
I'm joking.
This is recorded. This fictional party was a business meeting. And it was not socially distanced. One more, and then one more.
Yeah, she
I think she is drunk.
Yeah.
She just had that wine and cheese party 10 minutes ago.
She's gotten some flack from it and lost her job. And the person who was trying to look into this whole party thing is no longer leading Downing Street Party's probe after revelation of the Xmas event in his own office.
I love how he never combs his hair.
Yeah, the wind it's kind of like what happened with Trump. It's why so many people made the connection to him. The two were...
Yeah, but he's like this indoors too, though.
Yep. Yeah, he got himself in trouble, and it's been blown back even into the like obviously into the realm of politics with the Lib Dems, which is I haven't heard of the Lib Dems in years. But they used to be big in the 90s and early 2000s. Then it became a kind of a two-party system with a lot of independents floating about. But the Lib Dems and the Greens have always kind of floated over there somewhere. Overturned huge Tory majority to triumph in the contest, which sparked the resignation of Owen Patterson amid lobbying scandals. Oh, shit. Yeah, yes, Boris, I agree. Blah.
Prime Minister, do you accept personal responsibility for defeat?
It looks like Christmas paper
in North Shropshire last night. Do you acknowledge that vote against the Conservative Party was because of you?
Clearly, the vote in North Shropshire is a very disappointing result, and I totally understand people's frustrations. I hear what the voters are saying in North Shropshire, and in all humility, I've got to accept that verdict. Yes, Sam. And what I would say is, of course, I understand that what voters want us as the government to be doing at all times is to focus
such
on
a massive inflection going on. It's always weird.
Them and on their priorities. And my job as Prime Minister is to get the focus onto the stuff that really matters to all of us. So not just the vaccine rollout, getting boosted now, but what we're doing to fight crime.
I think viewers.
All right. Yeah, he's a fucking joke. What? The
Yeah,
fuck?
what? What is that?
Moon landing was faked on the... Ooh, I kind of remember this. Yeah. Mysterious cube-shaped anomaly discovered on the moon's far side by a Chinese rover. The rover was spending the next 3 months verifying it. It looks like a stage or set where they might have faked the moon landing. What? Now, the moon landing being faked...
I mean, the best way to fake a moon landing is to land on the moon and fake it there.
What the fuck? I'm more worried about, is it going to be a monolith to an underground facility somewhere where aliens were monitoring us for thousands of years?
I'd be embarrassed monkey on top of that.
Normally they put the icon or something like that over their icon to preserve a little bit of privacy, but no. Look at this stupidity.
Sir, the rover's picking up some audio as we get closer to the structure. It sounds like dun 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 dun.
Or better, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
The moon aliens have rickrolled us.
Oh, those rascally moon aliens. Here's a penis. Oh yeah, that's a penis.
Ooh, doing an impression of my penis.
Ooh. When Nick Fuentes is anywhere near, hell yeah.
Shrivels right up. In fact, sometimes it just recedes back into my body.
You're like a dog when you stand up on 2 legs.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Nice.
There's something so cathartic about watching big things like buildings blow up.
It is. It's kind of epic, you know?
Like watching a giant ship slowly sink.
A bit sad and emotional at this time just now, eh? I've been here 39 years and sure you just said it's the end of an era.
The last coal-powered station.
It's a poignant day, and it will no doubt
Nice.
generate mixed emotions for people who've worked in this site over 50 years. But it symbolises that transition Scotland is making away from fossil fuels to renewable, low-carbon sources of energy. It marks the definitive end of coal in Scotland, which is such an important
It
moment.
does. I mean, that's a way to make a statement. It's like, yeah, we're moving away from coal energy. We're actually destroying our plant. We can't just change our mind next week, you
It's
know?
going to be a completely different skyline now.
Though you could have kept it and transformed that into I don't know, fancy apartments or a museum or something like that.
From all sorts of directions.
Yeah, but this
Driving
makes a
along
statement,
here
though,
or
you know?
coming
yeah,
over the
that's what it's
Bathgate
all
Hills.
about.
It's just
Right.
going to be completely different.
Make coal history.
Unless you're playing Satisfactory, in which case pollute that alien planet to hell.
Here's a little bit of wait, this clip speaks for itself and requires no elaboration. Now I'm just curious. Teach me. Teach me of the ways. What the hell?
I think that clip speaks for itself and requires no elaboration. So,
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
I was confused by most of that. Oh, let's go.
I mean, it was amusing, but
yeah,
I want elaboration.
It looked like one of those knockoff versions of like Cars that someone like Brad Jones would review.
Cars the porn.
Sounded like it. Let's let's see what this is. Got a lot of ones that don't seem to have very obvious titles, so I'm kind of like going to be curious as we go in. If you're enjoying yourselves, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, again, sorry for the lack of Mrz Parker. If she shows up, we'll bring her in. Ah, yes.
Let him go.
Damn, he moves fast for a guy in a suit.
Right?
I know in Japan that this is a running gag of mascots getting into these huge fights or even getting into relationships and then having massive breakups. I know Jon Stewart made his own and sent it off to Japan, and he was it has like its own like character arc and everything.
I feel like this one is kayfabe just because of the way the panda's flailing around cartoonishly as it runs away.
Oh, here's one from TJ you probably saw. He had a bird in his house.
Oh, no, I didn't see this.
There's a fucking bird in my house, man. I'm not trying to attack you or nothing. Please don't fly at me.
Oh, it looks like a little robin.
Go on, go outside, man. Go on outside. Look.
Cute.
Go fly outside.
Fly.
No, that's not right. The great. That's not how you get
I like
out,
it
man.
here now.
I didn't even know you motherfuckers could do that. What are you doing?
There's Chelsea.
Yeah. Going outside. Bird seed. You want it? Come get it. It's okay. Come on, little birdie. Bird seed. You love it. Get on down there. Come on. Seeds. Them seeds. You like it? Yummy seeds.
Take the damn seed.
Okay. Fucking asshole.
So close, bud.
Out the door, bro. The door.
Look.
What if we turn the lights off in here and turn them on outside?
Okay.
Maybe he'll be attracted to like the light of like. I mean, I don't know, man. Don't fly that way.
Oh, for God's sake. It's just fucking trolling him at this point.
No.
Yeah.
It's not the way out. Dude, hey, look. No, I'm not trying to corner you, alright? I'm not trying to corner you in this fucker, alright? I'm just trying to help you out. Okay. Okay. Hey, don't go under there.
TJ. Bird Whisperer. Getting some good still shots, though. Poop on him. Poop on Chauncey's head.
So close. Maybe you can grab him.
I ain't grabbing him.
God, look at this how tall TJ is.
He's not gonna bite you.
I don't know, man. I don't want to touch no damn
Giant among men.
Even by my standards, I'd have to crank my neck up to look him in the eye.
I don't want to touch it.
I'd probably be like face to chest with him.
He'd be
so fucking close.
looking at his moves.
It's down there. No.
No, not up.
Up is wrong, stupid ass motherfucking bird. Bird.
Bird is the word.
Please. Out of my house. Bird.
Bird.
Snatch him. Fuck.
It's like this is my
What the fuck is that portrait?
I don't know, but I love it.
Well, I'm just gonna wear you out until you're tired enough to let me
I have to say, their house has a lot of really cool art in it, but it's like sparse. It's very sparsely put out.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, go on.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Yeah. Now it'll freeze to death. Woo!
As nature intended.
Yeah, pretty much. They could have also just let one Dino or someone like that eat it. Well, Dino's a Paul's bird dog. Oh, here's Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley's rematch, or at least they had their meetup. He looks like a fucking member of Al Qaeda there.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on here?
Got it, but this computer reads them like Sky. It's more of a BBC person, apparently.
I didn't hit you with my best shot.
And look at that fucking picture up there in the corner they got of
that's why I'm so confident.
Of Jake Paul. Jesus Christ.
It was a bad night, and I still beat you. You should be embarrassed by that because I beat you on a bad night. Gonna be a bad night. First time going 8 rounds.
How will you be different this time around?
You'll see. Enough with the talking. We're 2 days away. Everyone can tune the and be there. Otherwise, they're missing out on one of the greatest
Why the fuck is he wearing this thing?
I like how he's wearing. That guy's wearing like a shirt that like an 8-year-old would wear.
Yeah. I like how Paul's like, oh, I'm advertising myself in this big event. I should probably obscure my identity as much as possible.
Fucking right. Let's. The patient cop gives drunken guy. Everyone watching right now, if you're enjoying it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the links in the
For just like half a second there, I was like, patient cop? What, a cop in a hospital?
That's okay. That's all right. Don't put your hands out. Actually, you're the...
Ooh, he's camp. I love it already.
What is your address? What is the address here?
You don't need to yell at me, sir.
No, you need to tell me what the address here.
Okay.
Tell me what the
address is right here, 525 West Sprague.
It's 5.15 Sprague?
525 West
Sprague. 0.15?
525 Sprague. Okay. Who do you think you are? Just tell me that.
My name is Sergeant Canberg.
Sergeant.
This guy's so smashed.
Sergeant what?
Canberg.
Canberg?
Yes, sir.
Camberg.
Close. Canberg.
Can?
Yes.
Like a C-A or yes. K-A-N? I'm not gonna walk away.
Look at the hobo that's behind him there, like, man.
Even the hobo's like, this guy's drunk.
Yeah, I was like, thinking like, man, I just drank some Drano, but I ain't this far gone.
This fool has no accordiation over me.
Okay. No accordiation? No accordiation over you.
Who's he on the phone to, I wonder?
I wasn't this shit-faced when I was with Ali, and I drank a whole fucking bottle of rum.
Hey.
I got somebody from Detox coming to kind of talk with you a little bit, okay? I'll kind of hang out
Pistole.
Here, all right?
Pistole.
Watch this. Watch this, Kelly. Just watch.
Sir, could you step away from me, please?
No, I probably won't.
Okay, could you step away from me, please? I'm asking very nice.
Shit, the homeless guy's having his own unique experience behind him.
Your reach is far enough to me.
Okay, could you step away from me,
No,
please?
I think you're far...
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Okay, you're about ready to be arrested. Step away from me, please.
Kelly,
step away from me, please.
Just watch him.
All right?
Watch him, Kelly.
Fuck you.
Okay, sir, I've asked you to step
Even the homeless guy's had enough of this.
I dare you to fucking touch me. I dare you to touch me.
Just step
touch
away
me.
From me, please.
Touch me.
All right?
I dare you to fucking touch me.
Lewd.
Yeah.
So, the funny thing is, would this not legally be like he's trying to say like touch me, I will attack you, right? But the way he's saying touch me, wouldn't that legally mean he just gave the cop consent?
True. Also, now that you said that, the way you said it, I have to do the following: touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. I want to feel dirty.
Dare you to touch me? Touch me.
Step away from me.
No, no, I will stand right here on the fucking sidewalk, public sidewalk, and I dare you to.
He had one too many white wine spritzers, and it went straight to his head.
Do we know how this started?
I fucking dare you.
Video
I guess somebody called in a drunken disorderly, I'm assuming.
Spokane! Ooh! Enter your Lucas here. Eric Canberg was dealing with one drunken individual. Another person approached him and intervened. The incident went nearly on 4 minutes. Asked the individual to step away from him. At one point, man hit the officer in the street. Canberg, there's going to be a chase and everything.
Fuck you,
dude!
Idea
Touch
what's
me.
going on here.
You
Step
have
away
no
from
idea.
me
Touch
and
me.
keep your hands out
Touch
of my
me.
face, please.
Then touch me.
Thank you.
Touch me.
Could you stay?
All of
I'm
this
so
is being
lonely.
recorded. Touch me right
Touch
now.
me,
No,
please.
motherfucker.
Yeah, all this is being recorded, buddy.
I'm not going to go to jail.
Yep, yes you are.
You're putting the hobo off his hobo one.
Touch me. Touch me right now.
Now, right now I'm dealing with the other gentleman here. You're hindering and delaying. No, I don't
I'm
shake hands with you.
What is that?
I'm not
you
shaking
said?
hands.
He was here to deal with the
did you
homeless
say?
guy?
I'm
said-
hindering an investigation.
No.
Are you
I'm
serious?
dealing with this gentleman here.
You became an
I'm asking
investigation.
you to step away.
You're doing,
Thank you.
You know what? You are not a law enforcement.
I'm asking you to step away.
You are not a
Thank
law
you.
enforcement officer. Do you understand?
Step away from
Do
me.
you understand that you are not?
Step away
no,
from
don't
me.
fucking touch me. Do you
Step away
understand?
from
Don't-
me.
Do not touch me.
The fact that they didn't blur his face, but I think they have blurred the homeless guy's face, kind of shows like somebody went to jail and somebody didn't.
Do you understand that you are not a law enforcement investigator?
220, could you start me at
Fuck
13?
you.
Step away from me.
Fuck you, bitch. If you hit me like that again, I will fuck you up. Do you understand that?
Step away from
Do
me.
not fucking touch me, bitch.
Step away from
Don't
me.
fucking
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Calm down, dude. I'm under arrest, bitch. Really? Don't stop me, bitch.
There he goes. Oh,
smack.
There was an echo across
Oh, we didn't get to see him pinned.
station.
Sprague and post.
I have to admit. Oh no, he's still there.
Hey, don't go.
Sir, have a seat. Sir, have a seat on the ground.
Don't touch me until I record you.
Have a seat on the ground. Have a seat on the ground.
Do not touch me until I
Thank you very
record
much.
Do not touch me.
Get on your stomach.
Alright, you're recording me.
Have a seat
Yeah,
on your
they're
stomach.
recording me.
Put
Yes,
your arms out to
absolutely.
the side. You're under arrest. Put your arms out to the side, sir.
That's alright.
You're under
Hey,
arrest.
Kelly, just stay on the line, okay, Gail? Please stay on the line. Stay on the line, Kelly. Never.
I have this vibe like this guy was out partying, got super drunk, and all of his friends left him alone, just ditched him.
Yeah,
And now he's just trash by himself.
I think that's probably what happened. Or else
Assuming there were friends to begin with.
yeah, he might have just gone out solo. When an ice cream
In the
man
head, when you have to
dies-
get to that level of trash by yourself.
Oh, I could do that very easy.
Yeah, but you stay home. For that, at least. Ice
Oh,
cream.
yeah,
That's a
yeah, I
lot of
would-
ice cream trucks. Fuck.
You know, they're probably feeling very sad they lost somebody, but the music is kind of hard to not feel giddy over. I'm gonna get a Screwboy and Scramble. Or a 99 code.
It's weird.
I'm actually surprised they're not all happy, because now there's one less ice cream man out there they have to compete with.
But there's no accordiation.
Let's think of all the fat kids right now that aren't getting their ice cream because they're off doing this.
You think they turn off the damn music for this? You know?
Yeah, they kept it on to show their respect. That
is the opposite of respect.
Maybe that's what he wanted. No,
Maybe it was in his will.
lads, before I go, I have a favor to ask you this.
That's why you're homeless, you're bummy, everything, you know? That's the
Interviewing drunk homeless man. Funny.
And that us too, you know?
Hey! So fuck these niggas if they want to fuck around. I don't really give a shit.
Which one's the homeless one?
Yeah, this is my shit right now. Yeah.
I guess it's this guy.
Yeah.
Can I ask? Yo, if you want up entertainment, you know how we coming out here. We're back at Subway, our block, you know how we coming
I
out.
can't understand a word he's saying.
Nah, no kidding.
If you haven't subscribed,
diaper chin out, fucking over here. Make up your mind. Put your mask on or take it off.
Yeah.
Fucking thing off your chin.
What's your name, fam?
You look stupid.
My name is Conflict. Conflict, yeah, let's go, Conflict, let's go. Conflict.
This channel, by the way, is
Burnfly?
99 subs, and it's called One Up Entertainment.
You think Cornflake here is related to Corn Pop?
I knew you were going to bring say that.
It had to be said.
Oh,
Somebody
God,
has
did
to
he
ask
piss-
real questions.
Oh, I saw the shadow there around his crotch. I'm like, he didn't piss himself, did he?
Maybe.
Yo, Conflict, listen to me, Cody. What do you do for a living?
Of course, this has to be outside of a subway.
Yo, fam, you know.
What the fuck was that?
Sosa. Yeah. That's my nigga. It's coming to up.
He's just vibing.
It's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up.
Nigga, we go way back.
No.
No.
You just ruined it. We have enough to watch. You just ruined it. Good luck to your channel. Capitalism doesn't breed innovation. Okay, but let's have a gander. What's this? Soft on left. Okay. Dog bowl makes your dog eat slower. Help promote.
Dog's like, fuck this
Fight
thing.
the system. Bring it down. Be the change you want to see.
This is a smart doggo.
It took the dog all of like 3 seconds to realize what it could do. Oh, fight the power. Maybe put her chair someplace else. Okay, what's this thing? Oh, this is
Whether you want it or not, you're gonna have to decide which ways of life keep going in the Commonwealth.
I liked her.
And which end. Oh no.
She almost felt like she belonged in an older Fallout game. Like she'd have been cool as a character in Fallout 2.
You should have seen this coming.
Yeah.
Whee! Bump! Bonk!
What the fuck?
I know what happened there.
That happened.
To give you like little hints throughout the game, you have to give her increasingly more and more powerful drugs until eventually she has a heart attack.
Right, yeah, but it's like, but she does it like mid-conversation?
Yep. Mickey Rabbit thumping. Oh yeah, I know.
I thought she was interesting though because she had actual like
psychic powers,
divinations.
Yeah, the last one's the most important. You can get what's his name to the fat gangster in charge of the Trigger Men to stop fighting you if you tell him about like something June Lee on the dock or something like that. Whoop, up, up. Someone's unhappy. Thump.
Tantrum bunny.
Thump. 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 Thump.
I'll take you on, man.
Take you on, man. If you're gonna have a rabbit, make sure it's constantly doing a thump.
Lewd.
I was looking after Claire's rabbits years ago, and I put a bottle of beer down next when I heard it clink over. One of her rabbits took massive offense to any bottle put down on the ground. Even like half a second, it will cross the room in a nutshell and knock it over.
2 News at 11 and streaming
Weird.
on CBS in LA. I'm Suzanne Marquez. Diners came to the defense of a hostess after the mask mandate led to another fight at a local restaurant. CBS 2's Steve Mattel is live in Woodland Hills with a look at what happened.
Why are there so many childish idiots out there?
Good morning, Suzanne. The staff at this restaurant say they were trying to just do their job, telling a man to follow the mask policy that's clearly marked both inside and outside the restaurant. They had no idea it would escalate the way it did.
Escalate?
No.
yourself.
We've seen videos like this before, a customer getting angry after being asked to wear a mask inside. This time it happened at the Kabuki restaurant in Woodland Hills Sunday night. The woman who took this video told us she pulled out her phone because she was worried about the hostess.
I started to get nervous that she was going to be in trouble, so I started recording.
Ooh, they look like tempura skewers.
The woman recording wasn't the only one who was
I mean,
concerned.
she's got a good point, though. Sometimes it's a good idea to have some evidence, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Him, and that's when a man from the other side of the restaurant rushed up.
The guy in the blue hoodie
Whoa.
comes out of nowhere and punches him in the face, and then, it just went so fast.
Although the maskless man claimed he was assaulted, he left soon after. Police say no one requested medical help and no arrests were made. The woman shared the video with her son, who posted it on Reddit, but neither expected it to spread the way it has. It's now been seen by more than 7 million people. And that's why the woman didn't want to share her name, because she feels guilty about exposing the maskless man.
No.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, no, he brought this on himself. The guy here looks like Patton Oswalt with a mask on.
I don't know what implications have come from it. I can only assume they're not good.
She knows his behavior was wrong, but she thinks he deserves the chance to explain his actions.
Give him a chance to be remorseful.
I think we all know what that would be, and it would be pointing at videos and Facebook groups that have been taken down, you know?
Now, as for the man who threw that
His explanation is just going to be some sort of lunatic tirade.
Pretty much. Speaking of, did you see the latest actor, or in this case actress, who was against the masks? The woman who played Black Panther's sister in the movies. She's come out as an anti-masker, which I find hilarious because she was she played an incredibly intelligent person.
Yes, isn't like the chief scientist of Wakanda, right?
Right, who apparently is smarter than Tony Stark in the canon. And what and then she's talking about this shit. This is something that's a little bit
irony.
A little bit ironic. Sex fraud and abuse. Iraqi defense minister implicated in Swedish scandal amidst political unrest. Now I have girlfriend.
I was not expecting to see the mention of Sweden here.
Aha. Can you meet sex? And she is my love and me love her. Yes. I want to fuck you. Sex.
What?
Screenshots of messages have been published in a Swedish publication showing alleged sexual advantage by Iraqi defense minister, no, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, to a young Swedish man who's repeatedly rejected the invites. But politicians have also been implicated in the welfare fraud scandal. Despite 20-year-old's rejection, the high-ranking Iraqi politician and former general keep pursuing a sex date. A sex date. A date of sex. His text messages were later discovered by his wife leading to a marriage crisis. I think this has been translated from another language. Screenshots of Arabic text messages were also published on the site, supposedly highlighting conversation from men, although the quality is too poor to read legibly. Leaked text messages of a young Swedish man tells the young male how he's back from a trip aboard.
You, my love, meet sex.
Show bobs and vagines. Young Swede tells.
I wonder what it is this guy wants.
He clearly wants to get in on some NFTs. He says he goes and says his girlfriend doesn't budge. Also Swedish citizen and reported for benefit fraud, claiming child's housing support for years. Accused of falsely registering his address in Stockholm despite living in Baghdad. Domestic abuse. No wonder your country is protesting. If you speak shitty English, what the fuck would try to seduce someone? And it's like a 3-year-old who has heard the word sex for the first time. He's cheating, very obvious, doesn't seem to care. I know about his infidelity, that he is having sex with other men.
Also, what country was he from?
Iraq.
I bet they love homosexuality there, don't they?
Yeah. Al-Sharon believed that officer in the Iraq army held a position of great responsibility. Pushed him aside, man possession, made more money for bribes. How many Iraqi defense ministers ago it was said that
there it is, death penalty.
Yeah, and get stoned to death. Only position of power. Yeah, it's it's shitty, regardless of the gender and all that shit. But he's also kind of desperate. Like, buddy, do not get so goddamn turned on.
Needy?
Okay, yeah, like have a little bit of restraint, a little bit of class. Let them work for it.
The black cat is on the field. The first touch is exceptional.
Damn, go Kitty, go.
The black cat lies through. Brilliant.
Yeah, go on, my son.
How the fuck?
Owl Kitty.
Wow.
Gonna end up sponsored by like Nike or Puma. Probably Puma actually would be from the better choice.
Yeah.
Little squid retaliates. I think this is from Daily Dose. We'll watch this and then watch some sausages.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Yay.
These guys found a baby moose that was stuck in the water, so they stopped to help out.
Onion son.
Baby moose. Oh, moose.
This person made a movie on their fingernail that took
so
6 months to
little.
make.
Ugh.
Oh. Wow.
Okay. I wouldn't have thought of that, but a little bit off-putting for some reason.
Show us. Put it in the water.
Put it in the water. Squiddy. Whoa!
Oh my god!
These people caught a little squid, but was retaliated by getting
Scrooge.
inked.
All over my face and lower back.
Oh, nice massage.
Ears.
This teacher wanted to make online school more engaging, so she set up her classes in a similar way to a streamer.
And let's see if we have our wonderful students here. Is KBL
Okay, how is she not an e-girl?
Cute.
Yeah, it's a fucking teacher. Like,
here? Oh, I see you in the chat. Thank you for coming. We are now at 20 out of 30 of our attendance goal. I'll be teaching you music theory today. I hope you guys were taking your notes because we are now going to do a quiz.
Yeah.
noise.
This guy figured out a hack to make it seem like your camera's broken so you don't have to join a class.
Trubisky?
Oh. Now you can play Minecraft all day. Woo!
You okay?
Down he goes.
Good.
This bike has an interesting way of locking itself up.
Oh. Okay. I had a foldable bike up to the American trip. I really liked it. It was very useful for like taking them onto the train or the bus.
I guess he makes the same noises that tiger was making. What even is this thing?
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoy.
Look at that dead-eyed stare. Jesus.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Thank you,
These
Onion
people
Son.
have a friend that will stare at you while sleepwalking.
Okay, that's fucked up.
Do you want me to wake him up?
Yeah, you never wake up someone sleepwalking. They can have a massive heart attack.
Definitely show him the footage afterwards, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Picking up a frog.
Pick up a frog.
Oh.
A spectator tried distracting these basketball players. This is probably the greatest video you'll see today.
We'll see about that. Okay, they're covering something in what looks like. Whoa!
I almost just kicked that rock. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh shit! Woohoo!
I'm not gonna fall. Go, buddy, go! You got this.
He's turned into a cartoon character.
You got it, buddy.
Oh, that was a good effort.
I was really rooting for him there. I wanted him to pull that one off.
Whoop! Extreme!
A buffalo came by to help this tortoise that was upside down.
I saw this. This is brilliant.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What was that?
It was a turtle that was. It found a turtle upside down, so it lifted it up with its.
These high schoolers put up a Christmas tree in the boys' bathroom.
Come on! Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Here's what a
Nice.
Okay.
porcupine sounds like when they eat.
Oh.
Try it, bud. Good. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Oh.
That seems like a bad survival trait, except it's a porcupine. It doesn't need to
Here's
give a
a little
fuck.
turtle
Like
going
shit.
for a swim.
Look at that swag.
No, the swag was the guys right before the turtle.
Oh.
Ah, a little tube thief. I was dragging the other one around. Animals are
That's the end of this video. Hopefully I made your day just a little better. And I'll see you guys again very
Turned into a bloody flatfish there.
He's got the crazies.
Yeah, let's.
You ever see a cat do a thing where it's doing something like that, but it's on its back and it's dragging itself like underneath of a couch or something?
Yeah, it's kind of like spelunking.
Yeah.
Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back, I guess.
This is going to be icky. Even the fish knows. Even the look at that fish, that knows what's coming.
And sausage.
And boy, we're
Make sure the
doing
eyeballs
this.
are in
I
there.
guess we're going to be doing this.
Why? Why do you have to do this? You can get on with your day, sir, if you really want to.
realized that the fish that I purchased is way too big for the grinder. Here's the grinder. And there's
Also, I have
the
to say,
fish.
don't use a wooden cutting board for meats.
As we can see,
Not a good idea.
by the laws of physics, it's this ain't gonna happen. So we gotta find out another way to get this guy in there.
Alright, I'm gonna take some coffee for this.
Take me to the river. Drop me in the water.
Smash, smash, smash. Fish, fish, fishy, fish.
Why, yes, that knife did just slice my finger. And, luckily for us, the only Band-Aids we have in the house are these Frozen 2 Band-Aids. This time,
Why does he have
So what
a
we're saying is that they have children.
it's personal.
Little Timmy, what does your
Well, that
daddy
was
do
an ordeal.
for work?
You know, it
He makes
also
weird
says,
sausages on the internet.
The bones in the grinder. It's more of a challenge than it is, an actual warning.
Hope he deboned the damn thing. Christ.
Ideally, descale as well, but I don't think he did.
No, he didn't descale it. You can see the scales there.
Right. Deboning's a pain in the ass, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Especially on Ray, for example.
Oh.
That shit can be a fucking nightmare. Oh, dear. Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Yeah, we hosted all right. So, no bones. No bones in your meat grinders, people.
No, that answers your question.
I gave my love a chicken, it had no bones.
Works like a charm. This has been just a very scarring experience overall. I don't feel any.
How much do you think that grinder
you
cost
know,
him?
I don't think we need.
Whatever it is, it has to be doubled or quadrupled considering the amount of times he must repair it.
Yeah, but it looks like a pretty high-end one, though.
Oh, I guarantee. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually like worked in a deli and just for years was just like putting stuff into the machines and wondering, I wonder what would have happened if I put this in. And one day he started to do it.
Need to do another pass through. So that's fantastic news. I think it just disintegrated. It smells like if a fish came into my home and just left a fresh one right on the living room floor. This is like the smoothest. This is like the Cadillac of putting one of these things on here. See, this thing, it pushes it down, and then that way we get the air out of it first. That way it doesn't go into the sausage. Look at it go. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's sausage. You know,
You didn't do the thing.
That's gonna sound real nice. Here we go.
He's not doing the thing anymore.
With his hand. Well, this is an older one. This is an older one. Maybe he had to start
there you go.
again.
That's one whole snapper.
Maybe.
Look at that. There's no flat bottom on this pan. So we're just going to have to use this imported bean sprouts and water to kind of make it level here. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's sausage again. We have the peas. They're just too small. That's not going to do anything for you. Then this is just slightly too tall for it. You're going to tip it too much the other way. And so the bean sprouts, they just slide from right under, and there we go. We'll see how we did. That's about what I was expecting. I think we're in
Especially do not put your cooked product on top of the same cutting board you just cut raw meat.
A wonderful gastronomic experience. Okay, so I have to be careful because there are bones in this, so the first bite will be a very delicate bite. So, taste-wise, it's really not that bad.
I wouldn't imagine it would be that bad tasting, but the texture would just be all over the place.
It's a good, it was a good snapper. So nothing wrong really with the taste. It tastes like a fish. It could have used a little bit more help. Maybe some pepper, maybe some garlic. I don't know. You know, the world's your oyster. Those small bones are definitely coming back to bite us because they are in there. If you were to order this, at a restaurant, that's immediately a send back. So in that sense, it's a 0 out of 5. However, fish sausage is a real thing. So, this is easily going to be a 5 out of 5 if we just look up a recipe, and don't,
do it
throw
right.
the entire fish into the grinder. If we were to ignore the bones, taste-wise, this would be like a 3 out of 5. So
you could have done the exact same thing with like 2 or 3 tins of tuna and just put it in and done that way.
for what we did today, because there's bones in there, but not flavor-wise, it's getting
if you're doing it seriously and not for a silly video, that's what you would do, yeah.
Yeah. Or even a nice salmon steak, but you'd have to take the base off of it as well.
Ooh, sausage score art, nice.
Bop, 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 bop.
Filet mignon sausage?
You know what's that?
That's some level of heresy.
Hold on, let's...
I like being a nice filet mignon, though.
And hell, if we end up getting some money. Okay, candle salad sausage, head of lettuce sausage.
What does that even mean?
Should you buy it?
Candle salad. The fuck?
Do you want to watch it?
We have to watch that one too. I'm too curious what the fuck is going on. Hey, Ali Dean, hello. How's it going? Hello.
All right, so we'll watch these two, and then we'll move on to Buff as the night is coming close to an end.
Today's video is sponsored by Bespoke Post, a monthly membership club delivering awesome boxes of top shelf.
Now, by the way, guys, we won't be back doing more Beard Ramblings until the 14th. But
taking 3 weeks off.
Yeah. But
where's the holidays?
We have agreed that I suppose we'll have a little bit of a Christmas stream, so we'll give you something. And by the looks of it, there won't be any partying going on here in Ireland for New Year's, so I'll probably go on Twitch and we'll do what we did last year and count down the year across the world.
Goods from under the radar brands, but more on that later. Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back. I guess the dollar store was all out of these bad boys, so I had to go to a normal grocery store to get these. So we're looking at like a total of $24 worth of round steak and bacon here. It is a product of the United States. It's like popping a jet. There we go. Oh, it's on my shirt. My God. What do you think all that is?
Sausage.
It's taffy. We'll season it with a little bit of salt, pepper. That one's
he's got a lot of custom art of himself back there.
We're gonna set this at
I'm still real curious how close to his real voice this is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a pan that's way too hot. The butter's burned already. That is some black butter. All right, there's some.
Looks tasty, actually.
There we go.
Delicious. Less delicious. By the way, guys,
I thought two of them are barely touching any butter at all.
Right. You could just swill it around a little bit. No. Just leave them static. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check the links in the description down below to Krendar's all in one, my Discord, my Twitter, and if you want to help in a financial way, we have a Streamlabs thingamajig.
That's probably cooked enough. Let's give one a taste test. Not even close to being cooked. That is one raw steak. But as we know, the rawer
some people would eat that shit.
The steak, the better the sausage. Oh, baby, I like it raw.
That's why if it's a super thick steak, you got to cook it low heat.
Yeah, even out.
Otherwise, you're going to burn the outside.
Come on, you little beefy bastard.
And when you've got thin steak, you get yourself, you can pump up the heat because it goes right through it real quick.
Look at how far that meat sprayed out of the grinder. Let's see what all the holdup is. There it is. I think we're looking at least a 4 out of 5 here. Nobody's sausage is better. No, well. Yikes. In 3, 2, 1. Let's sausage.
See?
Yay. You did the thing.
Now that's a good looking sausage. Just a reminder that this sausage here costs $24. This Will It Blow is brought to you by Bespoke Post. But you knew that already.
And
It's
Honey Nut
Christmas time
Cheerios.
once again, and that means it's the time for giving. But why give to other people when you you'll get no value, which boxes be.
Yeah, he's sponsored. We're not.
From the always wanted to get 20 isn't doing its job. It's also a floor Will It Blow. Well, that certainly went everywhere. The concrete walls just absorb the juices.
Ladies.
I'm gonna have to give that Will It Blow 3 Mark Ruffalos. Here we go.
Okay.
He's doing some Adam Sandler's little Mickey voice.
See how we did. You're
Kinda.
a greasy one, Mr. Grease. I don't know if that cooked all the way, but we're gonna find out anyway. All right, we got a pretty sizable sausage going on here. Here
It looks
we
like he's
go.
taking a bite out of a cigar.
It's actually very good. That bacon helped it out quite a bit. It doesn't taste as hamburgery as most of our steak sausages turn out. It tastes like an actual steak with a whole mess of bacon in it. That's a good sausage.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm not going to
so.
dock this any points. I think it's fine the way it is. I'm going to have to give this sausage here a 5 out of 5.
Sus.
I mean, somebody's been playing Among Us, apparently.
His jiggling is almost hypnotic. Yes, it's like a lava lamp.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Ugh.
He's a handsome guy, actually.
No one's got to know. Just eat me. Eat me. Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back. I guess. Pineapple, lettuce, off-brand maraschino cherries, and mayonnaise. And
Duke's
banana.
mayonnaise, the superior mayonnaise.
We're taking a lot of risks with
Is it?
YouTube.
No, but LGR, when he does his sandwich videos, always picks Duke's.
Algorithm.
What's an LGR?
Reading this video.
Lazy game reviews, but he also makes sandwiches sometimes. They're really good sandwiches too, like Jesus Christ.
Outright. I wish I knew which box the pineapple core was in. That would have been a whole lot easier. There we go, nice and neat. Leaves there. Put the first ring down. Right there. You give it a little hat, and then you hit it with a little bit of the tanginess of the mayonnaise.
Oh, put a little hat on your fruit penis.
Now it looks like a
visceral.
All right, this is looking good. This is looking exactly like what you want.
Is this a thing people do?
Right there.
I hope not.
Oh, God darn it. All right, I'm going to try a mayonnaise-covered bite here. Here we go. I don't know why mayonnaise is included in this. It would taste fine without all that mayonnaise. That's
Hold the eyeballs on, that's why.
just what the doctor ordered. Ebony and ivory. There it is. Here, we'll just get... There we go. So, yeah, I'm thinking that's not going to make a pretty good sausage. Oh, my God. Let those juices come out. Those juices don't want to come out. It looks exactly like chicken gnocchi soup from Olive Garden. I, hush, hush, I do I. Oh, it's already flowing. In 3, 2, 1, let's sausage.
No, that's not.
It's a slippery one.
I think he's filling it with ice cream.
So will it blow? Oh yeah. Well now it's all starting to run down. I'm gonna have to give down. Will it blow? Mark Ruffalo's. We're already starting off on the wrong foot. The sausage
this is
managed to
salad
untie itself. I've never seen anything like it. All right, I'm gonna. All right. This sausage is a mess. It even before it got in the pan, it burst. The whole sausage just burst. I think the pineapple is eating the sausage casing.
Oh, maybe the acid.
There we go. We got it in the pan. All is good. This is gonna work out. This
Wriggling
is
around like a
already
slug.
bursting. Oh, it burst already. The pineapple just eats the sausage casing. It like liquefies it. Now we know. Don't use pineapple juice in your sausages. This is why pineapple fried rice bursts.
5 out of 5.
Flip it up like that was our intention the whole time. Let's give this abomination a try here. Here we go. I don't know
I give this a negative 5 out of
the
5.
most disgusting part about this whole thing. It tastes like one of those health drinks that suck. It would have gotten a 0 out of 5, but instead it's gonna get a disqualified.
Bop, 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 bop.
Yada, 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 da, 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 da.
People actually make this? Is this a thing?
Evidently.
The fuck? Why?
It makes me sad in many places. I almost want to watch one more just to balance out so I can enjoy sausages in the future. But
what a perfect waste of perfectly good maraschino cherries and pineapple. Profaning them with banana. Disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Horseradish sausage. No, you wanted to actually enjoy sausage.
Yeah.
That's my mistake.
Blueberry sausage. Oh, this will be all super crunchy.
Megan the Stallion chicken sandwich sausage. Have you seen those ads?
Where? No.
Popeyes advertises a hottie sauce with Megan the Stallion.
I know Asterios was not happy
The
about it.
Stallion, I should say.
I guess. This episode was originally going to be a Firehouse Subs episode, but then I realized I didn't want to give the Firehouse Subs fans dissatisfaction. But we're not doing Firehouse, we're doing this.
Firehouse is good, though. The fuck?
And there it is. It's,
I have Firehouse subs fairly often. There's one around the corner.
That is a sad-looking sandwich.
Sweet sauce here. Oh, that's not bad. The sauce is sweet. It's hot. It kind of tastes like a Polynesian hot sauce. Here's the Megan the Stallion. Here's the normal chicken sandwich. And so we obviously we can tell that this one's the superior sandwich.
Are you just saying that because it was advertised by a Gmail?
It's regrind time.
Let's say popcorn.
And you all guessed it. I don't know any Megan the Stallion songs, so I'm just gonna sing Fergalicious. Fergalicious definition, make those sausages go loco. I'm sure that's not gonna piss anyone off. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's sausage.
And he did.
Well, what did you really expect for $4.49? This Will It Blow is sponsored by ExpressVPN. You've heard me talk about British people. Well, that's gonna be one Mark Ruffalo's. Only one or two more episodes in this house, people, and then Mr. Sausage is on the move. And even though I stopped accepting packages, somehow people are still sending me new packages. So we're gonna open this one. It's whole roasted crickets. It's a lot of whole roasted crickets. Let's see the card here. Dear Mr. Sausage, we love you. We love your channel, and we need you to make a hope somebody blows on your wiener today. Lots of love, Jeff and Tasha. Please, your Ruffalos are always correct. You're darn right. You're darn
Bug
right.
sausage.
All right, you know what? I think we'll do one last episode here, and we'll do the crickets. All right, so thank you,
We already
Jeff
watched the cricket one, though.
Tasha.
Yeah, it was nasty.
That's probably way too much oil. Here we go. Well, that's taken on some strange shapes already.
I like how they squirm around the pan.
Things are starting to smell pickly. That's looking like a tasty sausage. All right, let's open it up and see how we did. It looks like a good sausage. I'm predicting a 4 on this. So, here we go. There's only 2 pickles on the entire sandwich, and the entire sausage tastes like pickles. You can't taste any of the sauce, you can taste a little bit of the chicken, and you can taste a lot of the bread. I'm gonna have to give this sausage here a 2 out of 5.
Sounds like the recooking process kind of messed with the flavors.
Cat girl wants giant sausage to nibble on.
Lewd.
Very lewd.
That's got to be some kind of innuendo.
I can't see it though. It's very subtle.
Yeah.
All right, so bit of a quiet one to wrap up the year, but like I said, won't be the last you'll see us quite yet. I'm going to, for example, be back tomorrow. We need to finish Dragon Age before the new PC arrives, because obviously once that happens, I can't transfer my saves over, or my mod list for that matter. So we have to finish that. Yeah, we got to do it. We're taking a pretty good chunk out of it, but I'm starting to feel real groggy now. So once this is over, I'm probably just gonna hop into bed with my phone and That's going to be me for the
Or without
night.
the phone, even. Maybe actually sleep.
Oh, I will eventually go to sleep when I can no longer hold the phone up and it just drops. I'm like, yeah. But what about you? What do you have planned for?
Well, in my stream in a couple hours, we're playing through Sly Cooper 3.
Still playing.
So lots of Ocean's 11 style, but furry hijinks.
Very. That's it is very cool. So go and check him out. Next time we'll be on screen together will probably be Christmas then.
Yeah, potentially, depending on when that's happening. Exactly. We'll figure it out.
All right. So if I do stream on Christmas Day, it would have to be after I make my dinner. I've got some plans. Like I said, I'll probably actually get myself some decent steak for Christmas dinner because we don't have like anyone come over, so it's not going to be a big meal or anything like that. But I can make a nice meal at least. So I might get some steak and get some roast potatoes, and that should be good. I want some turkey rashers. That'd be nice. Put them over the steaks so they can soak in the flavor. Anyway, what would you like here?
I find we have a weird combination on the top line here. We've got The Doors, Justin Bieber, and League of Legends. And Daft Punk. Like, what the hell is going on this week?
He probably just had a huge list of it. There's Stone Ocean, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I think it's the first time I've seen him do a song from a video game, though. Isn't it?
No, I've seen him do ones. Well, we've been watching.
Or is this from the TV show, maybe?
No, I think it's from the game, because the game had a lot of songs. So,
I've heard good things about the show, by the way. I haven't seen it, but people seem to be liking it.
I wouldn't know.
Me neither. Why don't we do the Doors one? Like, we don't need to be scrolling this far back. We got lots of choices right here.
Yep. All right.
Well, I don't think I'm familiar with this song.
Yo,
but
what's poppin'? It's your boy Buff Crab, baby, back my Padelos. Be back again. Tell friends your boy Buff. Run 21315 8 9 10s 11s. Anyway,
8 9 10s 11s. That's interesting.
Today we're gonna do the Doors and
that's a phrase, apparently.
On the ones and twos, your boy 11518. How the body looking on upper debt levels? Let's get it.
Potatoes.
Let's go. He said, yeah. Let's go.
Wow,
Look at him
starting
go.
off hard. This actually sounds like an anime opening.
Yeah. Imagine if the Doors did start doing anime. If we need an anime about the Doors.
We need an anime about Buff.
We have it. It's right here. You can do it like Gilligan's Island style, where like every episode he's meeting some other new celebrity.
I like the beat.
It sounds like a weird Deathloop level.
Come on now, touch me, babe. Can't you see that I'm not afraid? What was the promise that you made? Why won't you tell me what she said? What was the promise that you made?
I think this song, but I'm too transfixed with his arm movements.
To the heaven, stop the rain. I'm gonna love you to the stars for you and I'm gonna love you till the heaven stop the rain. Now I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky for you and I.
Doing martial arts katas.
I'm gonna say this. I don't hate this one. He's actually. I think I don't know if he's nailing it, but he's managing to do a decent job of it.
Is it maybe his best performance yet?
Best for him might not be competent.
Yes, but the question still remains.
He has so much other work.
It's all relative.
Yeah, his dancing is
how do you
high energy.
Yes, of course.
How
do you stack this up against his performance of WAP?
Oh, different flow, different energy, different buzz.
Equal but different.
I can see this. The dancing. Gee, look at the story he's telling.
I like this kind of voguing he's doing, like little gestures in front of his face and stuff.
Right?
He's running a little stank on it right now.
Peace. We'll see you.
Damn.
Well, we'll probably at some point.
Can we give him like 5 likes with one account?
I don't know about that, but I could still say, even by your own amazing standards, this dancing was top notch.
Damn, that's a sweet boy comment right there.
Oh hell yeah! It's. I know I'm a bit groggy and everything like that, but I'm like, wow, this is actually just kind of really this is bopping today. This is fire today.
It was. He's hopped up on some sort of beans.
Yep, he's a dancing lad. He is flamboyant.
He likes to do a jig, is all.
Well, this is the last episode of 2021, and I want to say that you guys in the chat, whether you are first timers or long timers, have been pretty fucking awesome. So I want to say thank you so much for sticking around with us, and don't be strangers, because we have plans for 2022. New guests, old guests,
yes.
Maybe guests that show up on time. That would be nice.
Guest, new guest, red guest, blue guest.
Mm-hmm. Hell, we'll have, unless something happens and we can't do it due to lockdown or whatever, we'll have our first meetup IRL.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. There's a good few things that could go wrong, but there's also no reason why it can't if everything goes right. We also have, we're going to be changing the look a little bit. We obviously don't need to touch the UI. The UI is perfect, despite what Asterios and his grumpy snarkiness says. We love our hard to read and bright colors.
He has a fun time roasting.
And I have a fun time taking it. I might be a dom in bed, but I think comedy wise, I'm just always going to sit in the front row and just take my lumps with pride.
I mean, in the industry, we call that a yes and.
But no, we'll have. I want to put out a video before the end of the year, just telling just like final thoughts and plans for next year and all that such. Because next year it's gonna be a busy one. We got unless the lockdowns go into effect, we got the trips. We've got more bearded ramblings. I'll be able to expand more with the computer, and I've got a phone that can now use Twitch, so I have to start using Twitch more IRL streams.
Isn't it going to be weird to be able to play games that were made this decade?
For the record, I played Death Stranding and Cyberpunk. vaguely for a little while before the computer couldn't handle the lag.
Oh, I bet Cyberpunk didn't go well.
It doesn't go well off camera. What chance do you think it had on camera?
Exactly.
But it's been yeah.
I had to turn mine down to minimum settings.
Oh, mine was complete. I've even got like anti-bug tweaks and stuff like that, mods, but it doesn't do a lick of good.
I like how a tree fell over into the middle of a road during gameplay. That was fun. And then it stood back up again.
I love that opening cinematic when the narrator is the radio host is talking while you and what was the name? It was Johnny, the big Latino guy, your friend Jackie Wells. That's right. When the two of you,
Jackie is Neo.
When he's basically just T-posing as he's walking down the street. That was like that. Welcome to Night City.
I found a homeless person in a back alley T-posing.
Was it Gary?
No.
That would have been perfect.
No, you can't mess with the glory that is Gary / Co-Carnage.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite characters in the game, and he was just a Twitch streamer.
Hey, at least his crotch.
Although actually, Jesse Cox did a great job too.
Yeah, at least his crotch wasn't on fire.
Poor Jesse.
So yeah, there's not really much else to say except that I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys, some of you anyway, tomorrow. I know Dragon Age Origins is not everyone's cup of tea these days, but I want to finish it before the computer comes, which it says to be coming on Thursday. It might even come before that. But it's all built, it's all done and dusted, and I will make a video of its unboxing and setting up. So yeah, till then, go and check Krendar out if you want more stuff, and check me out tomorrow if you want more stuff, and see you guys. I'll give you a wasted Wednesday anyway. So until then, take care. Bye.
Bye.
And have yourselves a fantastic seasonal festivities with end of year libation.